Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all well. Today is going to be a very... I'm not planning this because I don't know whether it's going to go well stream. And if it goes well, hey, maybe we can get back to KSP. I've done a lot of technical work over the last 2 months. I think it's been 2 months since I last streamed KSP. I can't remember. But yes, I've done a lot of technical work to try and just make the PC more stable in general. And hopefully that will have fixed the issue of KSP. I also did a little bit of work on KSP, the install, to stabilize the texture set, which for some reason was causing very excessive GPU usage. So yeah, hopefully that works. If it doesn't, well, shit. Guess I'm fundraising a new GPU or something, because that's the only thing I can think is wrong. Anyway, getting away from the stream today, I've just been playing KSP and decided to just stream playing KSP. I have no grand plans of landing people on the moon, but I might. Yeah, casually doing the one goal of this entire KSP series just on a whim. Because I don't particularly want to plan a stream to do it and then it go horribly wrong. So we'll see. At the moment, I'm making a proton analog, the rocket, not the atomic particle, to lift space station parts, because I don't know, I like the look of the proton. I think it's a cool rocket, and I'm a bit of a fan person, so yes. And also having a cheaper launch vehicle for these payloads would be very nice, considering the current one I have for 30-ton payloads is the Saturn 1 analog, and that is not price. It's not built for price of performance. So, anywho, enough talking, enough babbling on. Refined aluminium, thank you. Yes, it'll be a 3-stage design because I believe that's what proton is. I think it can go up to 3 stages. I think mine is a little bit more buffed than the proton, but I digress. What do I want? I want it to fit the diameter. That's what I want. Let me put on some music. That's a good shout. Music, always very useful. There we go. Right, so not gonna lie, might go with that just because it makes my life easier, perhaps. Cool. Because the proton does not have the engines on the bottom of the center tank. It has them on the little tanks on the outside that carry the oxidizer, I believe. And yeah. Right, so we'll see, yeah, words. We'll see where we go with just using smaller tanks. Has 6 engines, so 6 of those work, and those look. Let me tab away and actually look at what proton look like. They could be bigger. Actually, significantly bigger. 2.2 maybe? Maybe. You also need to be a bit shorter, unless we nose on. Need the pointed noses. Nose eye? Yeah, that kind of resembles it. None of these are exactly what I'm looking for. I don't think I'm going to get the nose shape from those. I think I'm going to get it from an offset tank. Which, yeah, fair enough. What are these? 2.2? 2.2. No, I'm looking for height. There we go. Can you offset this? Well, you could offset them. Yeah, you can offset the smooth cone, sorry. Bottom length. We want about 1.5 on that. We want straight, peaked, perhaps. Oh no, those are much longer in the image, so we'll go maybe 3.5. There we go. No. Just refined. That's it. Okay, well, that kind of works. Yeah, black stripe at the bottom. Yeah, the colouring the thing isn't truly important, so it's probably fine. Yes, get rid of the flag, please. That looks about right. Where's straight on? There we are. Probably could do with being a bit shorter. And then we'll have a separate modular mount. Not really sure how to do the shrouds on these because they were very they're lopsided shrouds. If that makes sense. They were yeah, non-uniform. It's slightly difficult to get that effect. I mean, that works. Yeah, that black ring kind of does work for the bottom. Let's shorten this tank a bit, and we'll have a tank at the bottom. Black paint, correct. It needs to be thicker than that. Yeah, that's about right. It can be thicker than that, yeah. That there is about what it needs to be. There we go. Make that a bit shorter. Ooh, that's far too way up. Looks about right. And then we colour these to be white. And these two. That looks roughly proton shaped. These need to be offset more. There we go. Now they're actually touching the booster. Apparently these are even taller. Okay, interesting. Now what I'll do, makes life easier. Extend out the bottom. There we go. That looks more or less like the proton. The proton's first stage is grey. Thank you, Servybot. God, that's a useful function. Yeah, so it's grey, but the boosters are white. That's basically the grey that's used. Because light grey is a bit too light. Looks about right, and honestly, we don't even need that, really. Make that same, and that great, and then the engines basically just clip into it. It would be nice if you could get these offset, but I don't think that's very possible. Trying to think. don't think it's possible. Even with fairings. So here's what it is. We got it as close as possible. Honestly, these may not even work, but we'll see. Let's first use the actual proton engines. 053. Where's the 053? 253 even. There we go. And we want them on the outside. That's incorrect, but anyway. KSP as usual being a right bucket of bollocks. But I digress. I mean, that sort of works. Sort of looks like a proton. Bit too clipped into the booster there. Might just be better to omit it from these. Paint these black. And do that. And move them inwards. I mean, then you can see the outside, which you can in the actual proton. But it does look a little janky. Doesn't look very proton-like. But, yeah, you can only get so much. We have some speculative upgrades. Not sure what these were, but... UDMH and liquid oxygen. Well, hello there. Hello, Kaja. I'd like to see the sauce weight, thank you. These don't have quite the thrust. If we went back to the good old 253s. Only they have even less thrust, okay. We know you're using the tanks at the bottom, so... A second. Sorry about that. Engines. 263, 253. Right, so we need more than 1500 kilonewton. I said that really weirdly. Kilonewton. That's a really difficult class to replace. Class of engine, I should say. Because there aren't a lot of engine designs that target between 1000 and 2000 kilonewton. That's a difficult set of things to replace. Hey babe, you should take some Riz lessons from the Grim Reaper in my game. What is the Grim Reaper doing? Well, for one, he calls me Sunshine, his most recent heart-throbbing line being, "You nearly lost yourself, Sunshine." I mean, I wouldn't call that, what am I listening to? Why am I not listening to the playlist I have put together? You twat. Yeah, you lost yourself, Sunshine. What was I saying? I don't read that as particularly, you know, Rizzy message, but sure. He's also said no other shall have you. Well, okay, fair enough. That's different. That is quite busy. It's enemies to lovers, please. Of course he is trying to take my soul, aka kill me, but semantics. You have fun with that, babe. You have fun with that. I'm having lots of fun, thank you. I am glad you're having lots of fun. Right, NK1533. What can I do with this? This is 2000 kilonewtons and decent efficiency. I feel like that might be the key. Let's see, remove tanks, AJ26, remove tanks, AJ26, 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 AJ26. Very low liftoff thrust. Burns to 3 minutes 30 seconds. What can we do to help that? We can probably halve this. Okay, that doesn't really help. .2 sea level thrust. That works. The engines look a little silly at the bottom there, but it's a proton, who really cares? Let's put some fairings on this. Fairing, colorable. And we'll try and use the proton fairings. Though, if I remember correctly, yeah, that's more for Zvezda, but alas. Do they have a proton? No, they don't. They have an Angara. We'll go with Angara because it's kind of coloured like proton. We want these to be separated with as much force as possible, a little bit of ejection torque. And those go where? Right, I need to configure staging. Let's not have that on there. What I'm going to do is actually have this hot stage, which I don't normally do in my builds, but here we are. That is the wrong stage. That's the correct stage. These need to fire here. There we go. Then this stage fires before that one. Ah, right. No. Yes. And I need to be reminded to check my staging. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Okay, alright. Now I've reconfigured it, it actually apparently has a lot more delta V than it needs. In that case, we'll just reduce down. And that's... Is it particularly lighter than it was? Ah, it is, right. Need it to be about 30 ton. There we go. Actually, yeah, that has basically the perfect amount of fuel. We'll give it a little bit more. 1.43 sea level thrust. A little bit of extra fuel. And yeah, that looks about right. Oh, okay. Does this have a Vernier engine? Or do any of these Vernier engines use the fuel type offered? That's for the R36. That's the 0110. Let's still use you. No. Do they really not have verniers for... It makes sense, but still, a little bit annoying. These don't come in any extra options, do they? I don't think so. No. That's a bit annoying. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with verniers, and if it spins a bit, then I will. Without verniers, even. And this actually fits in the same weight class as the Vicus, which is the Saturn 1 analog. That's not bad. I'm not sure whether it can lift the same amount, but we'll see. Going to rename this. We won't. Well, I should save it. Good old joke. NK15s, yes. I should put this on a launch mount. I'll go with a simple one since I don't particularly want to spend extra time building out a launch mount for something that is largely being tested. Anywho, weapon type. I think it was night, so I'm just going to go ahead 12 hours. I think that's right. No. Wait, no. Let's start in orbit. What are you doing starting in orbit? I think that's everything. Let's go. Hey, we're getting sunshine. That's actually fairly stubby for a proton analog. I digress. Anywho. Ascent. Ascent guidance. Right, so we want to finish on stage 2? Yes. We probably want to pitch over at 5.8. And we'll go to a higher orbit just to... We'll go to a 200. 200, there we go. And we'll burn out at 200. 185. That sounds about good. About right. Scent settings. I want support hot staging, lead time 1 second. We'll try with 1 second and see how it goes. Right. We're apparently launching crew. Great. Oh, I forgot to put avionics on it. I knew I forgot something. God damn it. I think it was 280 tons before the lowest stage, so we'll just go with like 300. I think I know, I already put avionics on it. It just wasn't enough. I need to put avionics on the bottom stage. Avionics. You know what? Just copy this and then take that off. There we go. Simple as chips. Leave it light grey that we were going with, and we want to make this like 900 tons. Sure. Right. 12 hours forward. Okay, as we were, 2, and support horse staging is on. Let's go. XQ. Engines are limiting to minimize dynamic pressure. Let's look at the flight recorder. I want Q, move attack, and pitch. I think that needs a bit of a longer hot stage. Is it losing control? It kind of lost control, I think. Or it was just correcting for the fact that this does not have a lot of thrust when it first starts. The plume also looks terrible for it, but here we are. I'll replace it with a better engine if it needs it. Wow, 358 seconds of specific impulse with UDMH. Damn. Maybe I won't replace it with that kind of performance. This is not very stable. Yeah, no, it does not have a lot of control authority. Let's go back to vehicle assembly. And try and add some control authority to that stage. Okay, so I'm reluctant to replace this because it has an extremely high specific impulse. And that would be very nice to use. It does also have some upgrades. Okay. Anyway, could add RCS. I add a little bit of RCS. Move that up. Out a little bit, maybe. Yeah, they'll reflect. I forgot to symmetry that. That doesn't help. There we go. That kind of works. Right, what we'll do is take out that. Fill this with, like, I don't know, lead ballast. Do 125,000 or something like that. Still kind of too much. Cool. Have that feed. We need high pressure tanks. Shit. That's annoying. All tanks. Make them. With this big of a stage, we should probably have. What are you doing? Bit bigger of an RCS pack. I rotate this a little bit. Make it look not funky. And I guess this has to be a bit bigger. That works. Hopefully. Yeah, I think that works. Simulate. Altitude, and then I want Q and will attack. Gravity loss. Elevation, sure. Base it off altitude. Okay. Latitude. 2, and we'll give it 2.5 seconds of hot staging. Yeah, maybe just 2. The wall should be plenty. And ignition. Why is MechJab not showing, not updating the Delta V stats? That's mildly disturbing. Now it's reading it fine. Weird. Right, so that stage is still unstable. Part of it will be helped by having a longer hot stage. But part of it is just the gimbal range on this engine, which is not very good. It does not have a very good gimbal range for what it is. Do I have an equivalent? This is about 1900 kilonewtons at 358. NK15V. $346. About the same thrust, but significantly less efficient. VM. Is that the hydrogen engine? Yes. We're not really trying to go for hydrogen here. 353. What is the NK15V? Interesting that the other engine gets more efficiency. That's 400 kilonewtons. It would need, and it can fire for 10 minutes. It would need how many of those? 5. I do not think I'm fitting 5 of those in there somehow. One can try, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, they clip inside each other. Other high efficiency engines. Or we just use a vernier engine. And just try and use a very efficient vernier. I mean, this is an efficient vernier. 356 seconds. A little large. What you would normally call a vernier engine, but... yeah, that could work as a pseudo vernier, but... See, that's so efficient that that would work. Or we just continue to try and use RCS. We'll try it with that. See if that works. Maybe a slower turn rate as well. Okay. We'll go with 0.454 degrees. And we'll go with 3 seconds staging and try with that. It seems to think we're not going to get to. Interesting. Not sure why it believes that, but sure. Sure that we have nothing on. Updating this, which was a little weird, but anyway. Only switching that broke PVG. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Right, so let's try that one again. when it loads. Thank you, game. Hopefully it was somewhat saved, but we'll see. Hey, it saved. How old is this version? Old enough to have those. Okay. Right, so... please just take the bloody RCS. Thank you. Okay, so... what might have been going on is the fact that I didn't vote on that part, and it shouldn't affect things, but it might have. So, going to go with that, and hopefully that fixes it. And if it doesn't, well, shit. The other thing I need to do is make this bigger. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. Altitude, reatmo, pitch, elevation, gravity losses. 2, 2, 51, and support has aging 3 seconds. Right, let's see if this works. I swear to God if it doesn't. Let's use the old display. That might help. Whoa, what just happened? Why did it not have avionics? Or am I stupid? Wait, it's pointing at the correct... I literally did the thing they did in real life with Proton. Oh my god. Okay. That's... Anyway. Quite literally put in the, fucking direction wrong. Which happened in real life. I was not planning to recreate that with this version of Proton, but hey! Funny coincidences. Okay, so we want to go by Q. Can we just point using? Yes. Cool. Alrighty then. Yes. Don't understand that, but we'll see. I don't know what's going on with these Delta V calculations, because Boost is doing fine. The readout is normal, it's just not reading it properly. But anywho. Go stale. Okay, LCS did its job. Seems to. Optimizer failed. Very good. This stage might just burn for too long for PVG to handle. That is a possibility. It's a very long burning stage. It's a 10-minute burn, which is very long. And PVG might just not like it. Would be nice if it told me why it failed, but here we are. I'm just interested to see what this is trying to do. Oh, did we lose an engine there? I think we lost more than an engine. I think we lost 2. Yeah, we lost 2. Is this going to recover itself, or what? I wonder if it's because I started PVG in the new setting and switched it after. It might be that. I mean, it shouldn't matter. The new setting should work anyway, but here we are. These things can happen. There's a mod. Reduce this. How do I... Hello? Can I not reduce the size of you? Probably not. Only I can't rescale it at all. It's funny because it literally worked last time, but anyway. Enough of that. Let's see if... Turning it to old. Everything looks fine. Then engaging PVG might help. Might, we'll see. I forgot to set the bloody thing again. We just control from here. There we go. That looks fine. Okay, right. One more time. No, it's got this weird thing going on. I do not understand. MacJeb really does not like something about this, so we're just going to try to launch something just the second stage. And see how that goes. That was the wrong thing. Very stubby, probably won't get into orbit, but here we are. I'll just make this. There we go. I'll get to orbit. Or should. And we'll see if it was that stage with the very high burn time. Because it might have been. I don't know how MacJeb deals with long burn times, so it could be that. That was rather unpleasant. Anyway, 2 hot stage is 3 seconds. Use the old readout. See if this so far that's reading correctly, so that's nice. Okay, let's try this. God damn it. It's gonna keep pissing me off. And control from here. There we go. Try again. It's still not reading it correctly. Really don't understand why this is not working. I really do not. We'll try without hot staging. The hot staging may be broken. Yeah. Shouldn't be. Never has been, but you never know. Turn hot staging off. Nope, same behavior. I'm oh so very confused.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Thank you for the follow, Lena. I hope you're enjoying my utter confusion at this thing not working despite it supposedly should be working. I'm a little bit lost for what's going on because there's nothing special about how this is set up. could be working perfectly fine. But it isn't. Something I'm just going to try as a test is just putting this on. Reboot this. What is this? 8 tons, so this can be lifted by like this with a bigger fairing. Cool. A much bigger fairing. It's a bit silly, but if it works, it works. Not how it fits in the fairing that matters. So it does in fact fit in the fairing. Simulate this, and if this doesn't work, then we know something is wrong with MacJab, which is fun, because I haven't touched the files at all, so... KSP does as KSP will do sometimes. What's going on? You know, don't know about you, but I think MacJab is a little bit fucked. Because that's not supposed to happen. I'm gonna launch, but we'll see. Index was out of range. I would love to know more. Really don't know why this isn't being read properly. Oh. Appears to have fixed itself magically. Oh no, it's because I'm on the new thing. I mean, I'll try and launch. It is not happy. See, the new display does work. So the old one is maybe just broken. That doesn't really explain. Interesting behavior. Tampon rocket. Yeah, the bulb of the bearings, which are separated, is a little bit excessive, but to be fair, the payload is quite large in comparison to the diameter of the rest of the rocket, so yeah, this is the reason I was making a separate one. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with that test. Shows me that MacJeb isn't balked. But the issue with that is, what the hell is different with my Proton prototype? That's making MacJeb hate itself, because yeah. Take that off. And let's just pull up prototype 2. Do not save. Not muted, just quiet. I do be like that sometimes. I should hear music at least. I hope the audio hasn't failed. Oh, apparently the music is quite quiet, so 12 hours. Yes, and I'm going to try this again because there is no fundamental difference. None. Okay, good. Just making sure. Just stuff, don't mind me. Mood. Indeed, mood. There's a reason I have studio headphones, and it's not just to listen to music the way it was composed, but to actually hear things properly. I digress. Babe, I got the ending where I pinned the Grim Reaper to my bed and kissed him. Are you proud of me? Proud is not the emotion that comes to mind when you randomly say that in a chat that has no context. Anyway. No context makes it more fun. Does it? Does it though? Does it? Does it though? Does it? Does really? Does really make it? You know? Oh, yeah, sure, 58. Fuck you. Let's see if it works magically now. I remember following you. What an interesting thing to walk into, I must say. I remember the name. Not sure why, I just do. Yes. Don't mind Shell, she is playing a graphic novel, I think it is, or whatever it is, whatever they're called. July 14th, damn. So not like new or anything. Yeah, no, I can't recall specifically where you're from, but dating sim virtual novel game, yes. Yeah, that's the context. She doesn't just say that shit out loud for no reason. She's not quite off her rocker yet. Unlike me. That's a joke. But yeah. No, I'm not sure. Just the memory of a goldfish. Actually same. Actually same. But anyway. I would say I have the memory of a peanut. You don't have that bad of a memory. Right, then I have the memory of an oxygen-deprived goldfish. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just the memory of an oxygen-deprived human, but yeah, you go with what you want to go with. Yeah, no, MacJeb is very confused about this rocket, and I don't understand. I don't understand, I tell you. Oh, that is not the separation you want. However, that's working. The first stage is a bit fucky, but it does work. Okay, alright, well. That's fine. As long as it works, as long as it gets slightly higher than it was. Yeah, should fit in just fine as well. Anyways, gonna look here again because I realised I'm hungry. Please eat. Please keep yourself safe, hon. Love you very much. Be safe. Right. Let's start off with do not save. Let's start off with the original proton. And see what we can do about making it perhaps, I don't know, more efficient. Um, 356. That's going to be a difficult amount of efficiency to beat. But we'll try. The obvious thought is to try and get away with using NK9s, but those are... Oh, sorry, NK9Vs. There's only 353 seconds, but they do have a lot more thrust. So... And they use cooled RG1, so... let's see if we can fit them in. Can't fit them in directly, but we can always slide them in a little bit. I could probably fit 2 on that stage. Yeah, we can fit 2. Oh, thank you. I did not mean to move those. Thank you. They have to be a bit submerged, but I can always make them one rotate them. Actually no, probably fine. And then I can just extend. Go. Right, so no. There we go. I mean that works. Still a bloody long burn time, but it works. You could probably fit 3 on here. Or 4. Yeah, 4's really pushing it up, so 3 works. So these really don't like separating for some reason. So they separate with a little less force. Try and do it that way. 5 minutes burn time. It's actually not too far off where it actually was. I do think it's actually cheaper. Yeah, I think it is. Because what we were using before, the RD58s, are about the same price as that, but yeah, 1/4 as fast. These have some ridiculous efficiency when upgraded. Anywho. Oh, it's using photon. Anywho. Anywho. Pipe. Yeah, that looks about right. A bit right. Can I set... No. Let me set this back to default. See. At the end of the day, I can always make an NK15 NK15 for the second stage and NK config for the third stage. A little bit better. Okay, that's correct. Do staging is supported. 0.52. Okay, let's hope this works. Weird display issues, but we expected that. That's fine. Being a display as that. I have to wonder if it's just the fact that I put the engines on these boosters. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be an issue, but... Well, a lot of things shouldn't be an issue, but here we are. Need to replace this because that's we're just hauling weight with that. A lot more pitched over than before. Okay. These engines also were on the other booster that perform this way, so it might just be an issue with these engines. I don't know. Probably will be 100 meters per second short. Is interesting, but anyway. Have plenty of delta V. We shouldn't need that, but here we are. Find it funny if we can get to orbit on just RCS. If we expended all of our propellant, all of our RCS, theoretically we could get to orbit. It only takes like 30 minutes to burn. Well, 20 minutes. The first like 8 was the rocket. There we go, that's orbit. Stupid way of doing it, but it works. These engines. Oh yeah, they can burn 4 minutes. Fine. Actually, thinking about it. These are 66, not the 67. The 67, slightly lower ISP, but more dense when it comes to propellant. Yeah, it balances out a bit. I'm going to try and modify this so that it doesn't kick it out like it keeps doing. Quite annoying when it does that. I mean, the basic version work. And recolor it, so we'll try with the basic version, because the basic version is probably more compatible with designs. Huh, that actually upped the delta V a little bit, I think. Yeah, we'll try with that, and then still being weird, then not much that can be done.
That's not scary. We'll tell you what. Here we go.
Odd I didn't get that. They can be a bit fucky. They can be hit and miss, even without ad blocker. And if you have ad blocker, then sometimes it can work, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Not complaining, mind you, I don't, I'm on my phone. Ah, well, that's interesting. Maybe, I don't know. Could literally be just Twitch's servers went, your phone? Nah, not getting that. Which can be weird. Okay, so we have quite a bit of delta V. Then I hope it continues to have food. Yeah, I've noticed it too. Positive, but a bit stupid when there's literally like I have a bot there to tell you when an ad is gonna go, because you know it's a really annoying function of Twitch. But here we are.
Oh understanden that operators be missing their war rescues and they okay, so remember the operators while he EVA? He's not while he was sailors and steel.
Just time warp through this.
Isn't it in the bottom of the map or
Well, would you look at that? That worked wonders. Awesome. Okay. Vertical assembly. I'm going to save that design. Hopefully put that in production as a new medium lift vehicle. Okay, little bit uneventful, was mainly a building stream, but hey, the game worked, stream didn't crash, so hopefully that's an indicator that I can stream KSP again. We'll see. I'll do another stream before I'm fully confident, where like I do a test launch, because I don't trust it not to break on the moonshot, but here we are. Would falling rocket parts be vehicular manslaughter? I'm not going to comment on that because I believe rocket parts have actually fallen on people in China because they launched their rockets inland and the lower stages fall on homes and shit. So I'm not going to delve into that, but that sounds like it would probably be correct. I don't know. I don't know the legalities of rockets falling on people and don't particularly want to know because, yeah, that sounds like a horrible way to go. What I will do, though, because I'm this professional streamer that knows how to do things, is find somebody to raid. If I can. Or failing that, I might just raid off to the Wolf Conservation Centre. I think that's what I'm going to do. Chinese legal system is as an oddity. Every legal system is odd. If you have you ever spoken to a lawyer? Anywho, enough about that. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will try and stream tomorrow, but we will see. Things are stressful at the moment. I am a lawyer. Oh, wow. I think that's what they call foot-in-mouth syndrome. So, anyway... beside that, I am going to bugger off before I embarrass myself further. Have a very good night, folks, and I hope you all, I hope to see you all later. Bye bye for now.